Hi tipsters, and welcome to round 23 of the NRL competition. And my tips brought to you by Rd23 by the fans for the fans. And this week we have some Thursday night footy back on the calendar. And it's the Rabbits taking on the Broncos. Both had really good wins on the weekend. But I'm going to have to go the Rabbits even without George Burgess through suspension. They beat Manly last week and that's good enough for me. Moving on to Friday night. Very good clash here, local clash, a bit of an 80s clash. Something that takes me back is the Eels taking on the Bulldogs. Eels starting to find some form, looking for 4 in a row they are. Dogs are really struggling at the moment. Eels for me there. Saturday's games, we've got 3 Saturday games coming up, and the first one is the Raiders taking on the Dragons in Canberra. Dragons really struggling against the Raiders down there, but I'm going to have to go with them this time. You know, Raiders are really struggling at the moment, not in good form at all, and I expect the Dragons to win down there. Another Saturday game is, we've got the Storm taking on the Sharks. That's at Amy Park. Storm, too classy. Sharks will still be at the bottom of the table for me, so Storm that one. And the third game to wrap up Saturday's football is the Roosters taking on the Tigers. This one's at Leichhardt Oval, a traditional ground. Tigers got absolutely smacked last week against the Cowboys, and I'm thinking the same thing is going to happen, so expect another big scoreline there. Okay, moving on to Sunday's games, we've got the Knights taking on the Warriors. Great comeback from behind last week from the Knights, but I think the Warriors will be too strong there. And the other Sunday game is the Seagulls taking on the Titans. Manly, I thought were disappointing losers last week, even though they played Souths. Look for them to bounce back in a big way, so Manly Seagulls there. And to wrap up the round, I think the match of the round is the Penrith Panthers taking on the North Queensland Cowboys. Very interesting game this one, but I think the Cowboys will be too strong. Injury concerns for Penrith, obviously, with their big guns out. So I'm going to go the Cowboys to win there. All right, they're my tips brought to you by Rd23 by the fans for the fans, and I will see you next week.